Okay, here we are for another hike, another cool morning. It's 19 degrees Fahrenheit or about -7 Celsius. Sounds a little chilly. I saw some deer coming in here, so might try to be quiet for a lot of this video. I mean, I know I don't do a lot of talking anyway. Or maybe I do. But I'm gonna try to keep quiet for most of it. See, nice kind of small prairie area in the woods. Don't recall that path being there before. Go to put my gloves on and deer runs by. Isn't that something? So there they are. These are actually some sweet gloves. I'm not sure what brand they are. It's been quite a while since I bought them, but you get the fingerless, or you can flip it over. Flip it over and have the mitten. So that's pretty nice. It's a little magnet that keeps the mitten flap open. You'll probably hear some airplanes since we're actually not too far from the airport. I've even heard gunshots out here before, but I don't know if somebody doing illegal hunting or if there's a range out here. Some more river cane. Not really sure. That's a big vine. Got the creek. Look at all those prints, those tracks. Wow, they got really good right here. Thought I just saw some movement up ahead. Maybe I didn't. Didn't realize today would be so full of tracks. Oh, look. Put a nice little bench out here. Well then, since we're at a bench, let's talk about some gear. Still the LL Bean Continental Day Ruck for today. I never just got around to swapping out the day packs yet. Oh, there it is. Manzella for the gloves. Manzella for the gloves. There we go. Still have the Duluth Lumberjack for my jacket, but I've also got the Wandering Parson fleece hoodie here by Toby over at the Wandering Parson. You know, great piece of kit, super warm. Oops, I forgot I have that on front facing. Super warm, so I like that. I was kind of wondering if I might have to take a layer off, even though it's, you know, 21 degrees minus, you know, 7 Celsius. I think this combination is actually doing pretty good. I'm at a really nice, comfortable temperature. For today's carry blade is the Habilis SRT. SRT stands for Self-Reliance Tool. It was actually one of my first big knife purchases. I consider a big knife purchase anything over, you know, $150 to $200. I mean, I've got, you know, knives that are way more than that now, but this is one of my first. It's got the JRE leather sheath, ferro rod holder there, dangler system. You can set it for scout carry, dangler carry, which is awesome. Oh, there's that gunshot I was just talking about. See, there we go. It's got a nice sweep to the blade, got a choil there so you can choke up to that really fine stuff there on the blade. Has this ferro rod notch, so when you're scraping your fire steels, you can kind of direct it better. Has this anvil like portion here, so when you're batoning, even though it's not really recommended to baton, it forces the energy here so you get a better baton. And also, if you're going to use it as a bow drill, you can put your shin there. Obviously do it while facing away, and so if you're going to use your left knee, make sure you're bowing with your right hand. So that kind of helps keep that on you as well. The handle actually does have a bow drill divot on this side right there. It does not come like this. I paracord wrapped it and then put this bike inner tube on it, just because I thought the handles, at least on these early models, were a little thin. It also has this, I think they call it a dog bone scraper here, so it's kind of a dog bone shape there, but the sides are a little sharp, but you can use that to help carve out bowls, carve out wood, or smash stuff like a pommel there. You know, really good design. It looks kind of ugly, looks kind of funky. I call it the rhino because it kind of reminds me of a rhino horn there. Yes, I know rhino horns are up and this is down, but I don't know, kind of reminds me of a rhino a little bit. So as I said, handles were a little thin. You can get them in like 3 different colors. I think you can get different finishes as well, but the newer models I think have a thicker handle. As I said, I just modified this one. Plus, since it's called the Self-Reliance Tool, you could always use this this cordage, take it off and use it if you need an emergency. I've used this actually to set up a camp before. It worked pretty good. I mean, you know, I definitely think there's some better options out there, but honestly, I wouldn't mind if I was stuck out with, you know, one blade type of situation. This one, I wouldn't mind having this at all. It does its job fairly well. In case you're wondering about my how I was keeping my head cold or warm, I've got this hat from a Duluth Trading Company as well. Don't usually need it down here, but I don't know, it's been a cold couple weeks. Okay, so yeah, I've used that Habilis to set up camp before I started taking videos and stuff. As I said, it was an early tool for me. Golly, they really cut down this area. Oops. See, there's another. I guess they were starting to make a bench there. What that is across the creek there. Not quite sure what that is. Yeah, I think this hat, I don't know, kind of silly looking, but hey, it works for people up north. So I use it for the times it gets chilly down here. Some mushrooms, or some fungi, I guess. Well, same thing, kind of, but not really, but kind of. Oh, there's some good ones. Look at that. Wow, this almost turned from a hiking video to a tracking video to mushrooms. Or to fungi. How dry that stuff is. There's always that background noise of airplanes here, it seems. Ooh, that's cool. There's a heck of a sound. Hope there's no trolls. And where I'm at right now, there is a ton of trails. Ton of trails. A lot of them pretty short, you know, under a mile. A lot of them, but most of them interconnect as well. So you can make the trip as long as you want. And still, yeah, stay within a relatively small area. Did I eat breakfast this morning? I don't think I did. Just a random thought. Oh, broken bench. I wonder. Not sure how well you can see it there. Wonder if that would make a decent survival emergency shelter if, you know, I don't know how hollow it is going up. Well, I guess I just scared off those birds. Bet you there's some catfish somewhere.